Rhea Ripley trolls Raquel Rodriguez after wild WWE Raw main event. For over 2 years, Rhea Ripley was a loyal and proud member of WWE's Judgment Day stable, referring to her fellow members as family. However, in a shocking turn of events this summer, Ripley and Damian Priest were ousted from the faction, leaving Ripley to describe her former stablemates as street trash. Despite the emotional fallout from her expulsion, Ripley has swiftly regained her momentum in WWE, with her most recent triumph being a hard-fought victory over Raquel Rodriguez. Ripley's victory over Rodriguez was not just a triumph in the ring. It marked a moment of personal vindication and was followed by an epic display of her trademark confidence and defiance. True to her bold persona, Ripley took to social media to continue her mind games, mocking Rodriguez with a cruel jab. She posted an image of herself hurling a garbage can at Rodriguez's head during their match, captioning it with, "Introducing Raquel to another family member, trash emoji." The post left little to the imagination and sent a clear message. Ripley was not backing down from her trash-talking ways, and she was not about to let her former faction's betrayal hold her back. The dramatic shift in Ripley's trajectory came after the split from the Judgment Day. Having been a cornerstone of the faction for so long, Ripley had formed a deep bond with her stablemates. The group had become a symbol of strength and unity, but it all came crashing down when the group turned their back on Ripley and Priest. The decision to expel them seemed to signal the end of an era, leaving Ripley disillusioned and betrayed. However, Ripley's resilience quickly shone through, as she didn't let this setback define her. In the aftermath of her departure from the Judgment Day, Ripley has reinvented herself as a force to be reckoned with, both in the ring and on social media. Her ability to turn betrayal into fuel for her rise has only solidified her position as one of WWE's most dominant superstars. Despite her emotional exit, Ripley has managed to maintain an air of confidence and control, showing that she can stand on her own without the backing of a faction. Her feud with Raquel Rodriguez, which began as a rivalry on the main roster, has now escalated to a level of personal animosity. The match between Ripley and Rodriguez was a brutal contest that highlighted both women's strength and determination. Ripley's victory over Rodriguez was not just about wrestling dominance. It was about proving that she could overcome obstacles and rise above any challenge. It was also a chance for Ripley to assert her position as a top star in WWE, reminding everyone that she is a force to be reckoned with, whether she's part of a faction or standing alone. Ripley's social media antics have become part of her larger persona, playing into her dominant character as a heel. The trash-talking, the bold statements, and the ruthless aggression all contribute to her larger-than-life presence both on and off-screen. By taunting Raquel Rodriguez in such a public manner, Ripley has ensured that her rivalry with the powerhouse wrestler will continue to captivate WWE fans. And this feud is far from over. The future looks bright for Rhea Ripley as she continues to make waves in WWE. Her feud with Rodriguez is just one of many potential storylines that will further elevate her status as a top-tier talent. Whether as part of a faction or as a solo act, Ripley is proving that she's capable of adapting and overcoming, and her ability to troll her rivals on social media only adds fuel to the fire that makes her one of the most intriguing and formidable superstars in WWE today. On October 5th, Raquel Rodriguez made a significant move that would shape her future in WWE when she joined the new iteration of Judgment Day. This was a pivotal moment for both her and the faction, marking the start of a new chapter in her career. Rodriguez played a crucial role in helping Liv Morgan retain her WWE Women's World Championship at WWE Bad Blood. While Rhea Ripley and Dominic Mysterio were engaged in their own chaotic encounter, Rodriguez made her presence known when she ambushed Ripley, rolling her back into the ring. Despite Rodriguez's interference, the match ended in controversy. Ripley, who had been dominating the match against Mysterio with a kendo stick as he hung upside down from a shark cage, found herself on the receiving end of Rodriguez's attack. However, the referee called for a disqualification victory for Ripley after the interference. Although Ripley technically won, It was Morgan who ultimately left the ring still holding on to her WWE Women's World Championship. The outcome of the match left tensions high, with Ripley still seething from the betrayal and Rodriguez continuing to make her mark. Fast forward to the most recent episode of WWE Raw, where Ripley and Rodriguez clash once again in an anything goes match, one of the most brutal and unpredictable match types in WWE. The intensity was palpable as both women used everything at their disposal to gain the upper hand. Chairs, kendo sticks, and a table were wielded in the ruthless battle. But the true centerpiece of the confrontation was the trash can that Ripley had so famously mocked on social media in their earlier encounter. The anything goes stipulation meant that there were no disqualifications, and both women took full advantage of this, unleashing a barrage of punishing moves. Ripley, never one to shy away from playing dirty, used the chaos of the match to her advantage, targeting Rodriguez with several vicious strikes. Despite Rodriguez's power and resilience, Ripley demonstrated why she is one of the most dominant superstars in WWE today. As the match wore on, both women left everything in the ring, with the fight spilling out of control. The crowd was on the edge of their seats as the two competitors exchanged brutal blows, neither willing to back down. Rodriguez showed off her strength, but Ripley's ruthlessness was unmatched. In a shocking moment, Ripley took control of the match when she lifted Rodriguez and sent her crashing through a table with a devastating riptide. The move was enough to secure Ripley the victory, bringing an end to the chaotic battle and proving her dominance once again. While Ripley emerged victorious, this was far from just another win for her. It was a statement. Ripley had faced one of her toughest challenges in Rodriguez, but she had shown that even with the odds stacked against her, she was still the most dangerous woman in WWE. The victory solidified Ripley's position as a top-tier star, and her performance in the Anything Goes match only further cemented her legacy as one of the fiercest competitors in the company. The aftermath of this brutal encounter will undoubtedly set the stage for future showdowns between Ripley and Rodriguez. With both women's tempers flaring and their rivalry intensifying, it's clear that this is not the last time they will cross paths in the ring. Whether it's another hard-hitting match or a new chapter in their story, fans can expect more drama, excitement, and brutal action from these two powerhouse women. In the coming weeks, the fallout from this intense battle will likely have significant implications for the WWE Women's Division. Ripley's victory over Rodriguez solidifies her status as a top contender in the title picture, while Rodriguez is undoubtedly looking for redemption. With the stakes higher than ever,